how did I build a community from 0 subscribers, 0, to over 20,000? Thank you so much, Sylvia, for this question. So I'm going to share with you 10 tips to building your community online. The way people are going to come to your channel is from your passion, your love, your total obsession with giving value to people, which kind of leads into the first tip I have for you, which is channel clarity. Channel clarity, if you walk away with nothing else, this is so important. I'd say most people fail on YouTube. I'll just use YouTube for growing an online community as the example for this video. They usually fail because they don't have channel clarity. Channel clarity means that as soon as somebody lands on your channel, they know in a matter of seconds who you are and what's in it for them. They know, okay, this is who she is, this is what she gives, and this is what's in it for me. You have to think in the perspective of the viewer. They just want what they need to solve their problems or move towards whatever pleasure or learning or growth they want. So if it's not clear, confusion creates non-action. And I see this on so many channels. And in the beginning, it's fine because you're finding your voice and you're finding your messaging. But there's a point around 6 months, a year, 2 years, really maximum. I played this game the wrong way for years and years and years and years. And I hope that what I'm sharing with you saves you time. The way that you create channel clarity is, number one, to have a banner that is crystal clear about what you offer, what your videos are about. So I would choose one category, ideally, maybe 2, maximum 3, that are all in the same exact niche. I have a client right now, she's amazing, Harley. She has a brand new YouTube channel that I think is going to do really well because I know her and the value she has, but also she has channel clarity, which is she helps stressed out moms find sanity, find peace and energy so that they can parent peacefully, so that they don't resent their kids and really flourish as parents and build that connection with their kids and feel amazing in their own selves. She helps moms return to themselves while being peaceful parents. So that's so specific that if a 13-year-old kid lands on her channel, they're going to be like, yeah, this isn't my channel. But if a mom who's totally stressed out and having anger outbursts and resenting her kids and drinking a lot and things like that sees her channel and the banner has something very specific and clear, then they will subscribe because it's like, oh my God, this is my home, this is my place. So the banner is essential to have clarity on, the titles of every one of your videos, the playlists of your videos, the thumbnails, and the keywords. Being vague is one of the biggest mistakes because think about it. If somebody comes to your channel and they have no idea what you're about or what you offer, they're out of there. They might even watch a great video of yours and then go to your channel, but if your channel's confusing with all these different topics or it's not clear from your titles of your videos or your banner, they'll lose that excitement about you and what you're offering and they'll leave. But when it's all aligned, like the stars are aligned to that North Star, having that one pointed focus, it creates cohesion and certainty in a person and they just know 100%, this is my place. So what is your category? Who are you here to serve? What is the main problem you're solving or the main thing that you're so excited to talk about? Get clear on that and make sure that your channel reflects that. The second tip to building your community online is to have a leader of love mindset. A leader of love mindset. Instead of thinking about what can I get and going to other people's channels and saying, hey, come look at my channel, subscribe. Instead of having that mentality of, God, I want to get subscribers, become obsessed with generosity, leading from your heart, having an attitude of gratitude. Wow, I have 14 subscribers. They might all be family, but I have 14 subscribers. That's better than 13. That's better than 0. How exciting. I can serve them. So it's going into this place of, I get to do this. I'm excited to do this, and focus on giving so much value and leading from this place of love, of living your best life so that your energy just radiates out from you. Being a follower of fear is all about what can I get? People will feel that. Being a leader of love is all about, God, I have this gift inside. I have all this wisdom. I have all this information, all this knowledge that I just want to unpack it because it's helped me so much. I want other people to experience this too. It's like you have all these gems and diamonds and you're just scattering them about and you're in this state of abundance. Whatever you need to do to get into an abundance mindset, to be in this place of plenty, all needs met. It doesn't matter what your circumstances are. It's an inside job. This is 80% of the work. Any coach, any leader will tell you this, that your success, growing your community, attracting, magnetizing your people to you is all about frequency. It's all about vibration. So what do you need in order to trust your journey and to be in the space of gratitude for what you have right now? That will automatically start to attract more to you. Now, if you need some tips on how to be magnetic on camera, Jason and I just created a brand new masterclass for coaches to succeed as a coach. Grab that free gift if that resonates for you. The third tip to building your community online is what I call the combination secret. In order to create magnetic, compelling content that people fall in love with, it's all about two things. Think of this as two wings of the same bird. You need both of these things for your videos to be magnetic. One of those things is to inspire, to entertain, to help people go into this other place where they feel good again. The second wing of the bird is to educate, and this is really important on YouTube. I'll explain why. To educate, to inform, because YouTube is a search engine. It's the second largest search engine in the world, owned by the first largest search engine, which is Google. So people are looking for the very thing you have to help them solve their problem. So educating is really important. I see people make this mistake. They just start talking. Da-dong, da-dong, da-da-dong. What am I talking about today? I just want to make a video. So I went to the park today. That was cool. I saw a dog. I saw a few dogs. Actually, there's a kitty cat behind me. Okay, I'm getting delirious here, but you get my point. They need to know fast what they get from your video. One little side tip is at the start of your video, always have some kind of statement that is so clear to the viewer, they know immediately if this video is for them or not. Like I started this video, how do you grow an online community? It's all about generosity. How can I support you? How can I serve you? How can I give you something that's going to make your life easier, that's congruent with my mission, my North Star, my vision? So educate and entertain. Without one of those wings, it is like a bird with one wing. It won't even lift off. It's just spinning. It's just spinning. So it's really important to have both of those things. And when I say entertain, I don't mean do a dance and become like a monkey in a circus at all. I mean, use your personal stories. Let people into your heart. Share your vulnerabilities. Share your authenticity. People don't subscribe to channels. They subscribe to people. Number 4 is consistency. Consistency, I'm not going to say very much on. It speaks for itself. You're doing a great job at this, Sylvia. And to anyone else watching, consistency is so important. I launched Treasure Tuesdays, which is when I was doing videos every Tuesday after I published the Diamond Process book. I got so much traction during those years because I was showing up exactly on that day every week. Now I show up more than once a week sometimes, but I don't 100% tell you what day that's going to be just because of various reasons. But I do suggest if you want to see growth on your channel, stick to one day a week and people start to build this connection with you, and it really increases that know, like, and trust factor. It's like any relationship. If you're consistent, if you show up, it fortifies the relationship. So that's a really great way to hold yourself accountable and be consistent. The 5th way to grow your community online is to become obsessed with growing and learning, especially about the topic that you are speaking about. Instead of thinking you have all the answers on this topic, go deep with it. I am obsessed with frequency and vibration and how to remain clear and in command of our energy in the face of anything, how to deepen in presence while giving our gifts and growing a thriving spiritual business. I am committed to continuously learning and growing and educating myself at the deepest level. whatever your niche is, keep growing and learning in that area, and especially keep growing and learning about yourself. Like Marianne Williamson said, you got to go deep in here to go big out there. You got to go deep in here to go big out there. That is so brilliant, because your growth, your transformations, your breakthroughs are like the roots, and that is what allows your tree, your wealth, your success, your business to grow. The impact you're here to make to come from a stable place, not a shaky foundation. The sixth tip to building your community online is perseverance. Keep going, and keep going. Today has been a mess of a day. I tried shooting this video earlier, took me hours, took so much time out of my day. As soon as I sat down, everything that could possibly go wrong went wrong. Did I give up? No. You know why? Because who I become in the process of perseverance, in the process of scaling those blocks, of breaking through those obstacles, is why I really do this. Because I believe that who you become in the process of building your business, of making videos, of sharing your work in this world, it's our soul curriculum. It's like actualizing the self into your full potential. For me, that's one of the greatest joys, is to see how in the past I would have given up so easily. And today I've become somebody who is a woman of her word, who is committed and shows up and is an example of perseverance. If I can't do that, how can I guide my coaching clients to do that? How can I train our coaches to do that? When blocks and obstacles come up, celebrate, go, wow, I'm being given an amazing lesson right now of perseverance. I'm going to keep going. Many people are great starters, fantastic at starting things, horrible at finishing things. Let the building of your community be your gym of sorts for your soul, for your perseverance to become a strong finisher, somebody who completes what he or she starts. Seventh tip to building your online community is to promote your videos. Promote your videos. So share, cross-pollinate, whatever you're doing in one platform, share it in another. I share my videos with my soul family, my email list. I share them on Facebook, on Instagram sometimes. So it's really important to spread the word on your videos, especially within the first hour, 24 hours tops, because it keys off the algorithm in YouTube. They start to see, whoa, lots of people are clicking on this video, watching this video. Let's send more people to it. Remember, your videos are a gift. If you're genuinely making your videos from generosity, from giving massive value, from I am so excited to inspire people with this thing to help them solve this problem, then when you email it out or you blast it out on Facebook or somewhere, you are giving a gift. And that's called promotion. So promote your videos, share the wealth, share the abundance, let it free. Eighth tip for building, growing, all of the above, your community online is, I'm horrible at this, by the way. If I did this, my channel would grow every day, much more than it does. This one thing is something I just don't do. And I know that I would have exponential growth if I did, is to collaborate with like-hearted creators. Collaborate. I think I've only done a few collaborations, like thought through collaborations that were actually with other creators who have large followings. The power of collaboration, but your channel has to be ready for it. You've got to have channel clarity. An example is I have a program called Mindful YouTube University where I share the classics of how to be confident on camera and grow your YouTube channel. It's how we train our coaches as well. Toomey is a great example of this. She has an incredible channel, and during Mindful YouTube University, she could not figure out, why do I have 25 subscribers? I've done videos every week for 2 years and I'm getting no traction. So I went to her channel and I did a consult on her channel, and I was like, hello, you are profound, you are poetic. She's a dancer and she speaks her own poetry. And she's also a doctor, a holistic doctor. And there was nothing on her channel about being a holistic doctor. So I suggested to her the combination secret to combine her entertainment, which is her poetry, her dance, with her holistic healing, how many people she could help with being a holistic doctor. As soon as she did that, her channel had such clarity. It was so powerful, and she started making videos on that. I really saw her blossom when she started sharing in this way. Her channel became ready. And what happened was her channel grew beautifully. Within a very short time, she went from 25 to 2,000 or something like that subscribers. But here's the thing. One creator collaborated with her who had a much larger following, a much larger audience, and her channel was ready for the breakthrough. If she didn't have channel clarity, nobody would have subscribed. But because in that collaboration, someone shouted out her channel, they went to her channel and it was ready, and she had exponential, massive growth right there. So that's how collaborations can work, but everything else is kind of preliminary, foundational, so that when you do a collaboration, your channel is ready for that kind of growth. The 9th tip to growing your community online is strategy. Now hear me out for a moment, because I have built my entire channel without any strategy other than generosity. I think what I've shared with you so far is way more important than strategy. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, because I'd probably have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, if not millions, if I had used a strategy. But I'm telling you, work coming from your heart, having channel clarity, giving massive value, those are the classics. Those are the things that work. Being consistent, persevering, all of these things are so important. However, strategy combined with, your heart and generosity and giving massive value is a recipe for success. And I don't have all the answers in the strategy department. I just will say, use keywords, like really use keywords, and research what people are searching for. And that's a great way to strategize. So using YouTube Buddy and keywords everywhere, things like that, to see what the sweet spot is where people are searching for a certain keyword, but it's not inundated already with content that you have to compete against. I would watch Sunny Lenarduzzi's videos. She's fantastic in terms of strategy on YouTube. Learn, grow, watch people's videos who are teaching you specifically about YouTube. Become obsessed with going deep on the topic so that you can master this. The 10th tip is the same tip as number 1. Do you remember what it is? Channel clarity. It is so important that I'm bringing it back around, okay? Channel clarity. Do you guys know when I first started my channel, I was making videos on radiant skin and meditation and emotional healing, and Jason and I started something called Sexy Sundays where we were talking about relationships and how to make Florida water and how to make mala beads and how to make videos. It was just like, whoa, what is this channel about? Now, the problem with making videos like that is, think of Harley, who I mentioned earlier. If she has this channel for moms who are stressed out and they want to find peace and calm and feel great and energized again, she suddenly makes a video about how to change the engine in a car, she would get a lot of unsubscribes, because it's like, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for this. Like, I don't even know who you are. But in the context of motherhood and, oh yeah, that's right, I signed up for this, I love this, great. Channel clarity is so important. Have fun with this. Create a beautiful banner that feels like the essence of your channel. Maybe choose 2, 3 colors maximum that represent you and the essence of what you want people to feel when they watch your videos. So what is your category? What is your niche? What is that specific thing that you are an expert on, that you are specifically talking about? If you need help on that, ask yourself, what did I overcome in my own life? Ask yourself what you love talking about. You could talk about it all day long. This mane is just not cooperating today. We're almost there. Ask yourself what you love talking about, what lights you up, what is that subject that you could share with people for the rest of your life. Like, you just get energized when you share it with people, and make your channel about that, as specific as you can be. And more than anything, enjoy the process. Remember, leader of love mindset. Fall in love with the journey of being generous, giving, sharing, and raising your frequency and giving from the overflow of your well-being. I have one more thing I want to share, Sylvia, and to anyone else this resonates with. I noticed at the end of your email, you said, maybe I should go back and get another job. And I will say from my own experience, there is nothing wrong with getting a job that is like having an investor in your company, having an investor in your business. There was a point when I first started where I had 3 jobs, including my own coaching business. And later, a few years into my coaching business, I was like this, feast or famine, and I went and got a consulting job, and that job was like a saving grace, and it led to huge breakthroughs financially, and I was able to take my business to the next level during that time. I saw that side job, that consulting job, as the investor in my vision, in my business, in my company. It's all about the way you perceive things. A side job doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be a fantastic thing. What a blessing to have an opportunity to do a job that you enjoy. Choose a job that you actually like. Set a clear vision about what that part-time or full-time job looks like as you build your coaching business. That's exactly what I did. It's all about mindset. Everything comes down to how we're perceiving things. This was a much longer video than I expected. I hope you loved this video. I hope you received something from it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up and join the Soul family. Subscribe if you haven't already joined us. If you want to raise your frequency and create your thriving spiritual business, this is your spot. I love you guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Mwah. Do you want to have a thriving coaching business that genuinely makes a meaningful difference? Jason and I have taken our most valuable tools and 30+ years combined coaching experience and put it into a transformational 6-month virtual coach training certification where you learn to master your life and powerfully coach with confidence. To apply for this exclusive program, go to diamondprocesscoach.com or click the link in the description box below.